Today at Speedy's Garage, we're taking Go Man Go to a dyno day. So we got our baseline runs at the drag strip, and we ran a 1051 at about 131 miles an hour. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check out the video on the channel here. Now I was curious how much horsepower it actually puts down. I was able to calculate an estimate based on some racing calculators, and I think it's going to be about 650 horsepower to the wheels. So we'll see when we get there. It's a Dyno Dynamics dyno. I'm used to Dyno Jet, but I'm told that a Dyno Dynamics is pretty close to a Dyno Jet by the way they read. So 650 is what I'm expecting. Go Man Go put down 669 horsepower on the first pull, 661 on the second, and 652 on the third. So it did a little bit better than I actually thought it would do, but it's still in line with what I would have expected based on the drag strip runs we recently made. The car did lose just a little bit of horsepower from heat as the runs were made, and that's what you would tend to expect, but honestly it didn't lose as much as I thought it would based on it just sitting still on a dyno. And that's a real testament to the cooling system that the SRT engineers developed for this vehicle. So I'm really happy with that 669 number. It was 669.6 to be exact, so practically 670 horsepower to the tires. And that really goes to show that these Hellcats are underrated from the factory. You usually lose about 15% power through the drivetrain, and Dodge rates this car at 707 from the factory, and that's obviously at the crank. That's how manufacturers rate their vehicles. So to only lose about 37 horsepower through the drivetrain, that's impossible. You have to lose more than that with friction and the drive shaft and everything else having to be turned, and the gears and whatnot. So I would say this car is really more about 740 to 750 at the crank from the factory. As you saw, some other cars ran on that same dyno. One of them was a full bolt-on and tuned C6 Z06, and it put down 494, which feels about right. There was also a Mustang that was full bolt-ons and was running on E85, and I think it put down about 450, which seems about right as well. So I think the dyno was pretty accurate, and the 669 number is lining up, like I said, with the math that I've already done. So that's it for today. We got a beautiful 65-degree and sunny November day here in Middle Tennessee, so I'm going to go out and turn some fuel into noise. If you want to see some more stuff like this, visit my website, www.speedysgarage.net, and don't forget to hit subscribe in the bottom right corner.